Good morning, everyone. Good morning. You got your ball. You got your ball. Good morning, everyone. We have found the sunshine and we have some crows in the trees this morning, but I never really noticed the crows. Good morning. I have just wrapped my PT session, which was a lovely way to start the day. And this one woke up very early and wanted in on the action, but unfortunately he couldn't. Oh, look at this. It just looks amazing, doesn't it? All of that cow parsley, the greenery in. My alliums are starting to come out. So I'm learning something new about plants every single day. I thought that alliums would have like plural, multiple heads, but no, it's just one. So I need to buy some more. Look at this carrot bed. It makes such a difference using a cloche. I can't believe it. But now that we're going to get some sunshine, things should really start to take off now, which is good. We've got lots of spinach coming along, although one thing I really wanted to ask, sorry for the state of me guys, I woke up with 10 minutes to spare before my PT session today, but I wonder if anyone had any advice, because I was protecting my spinach with cloches and it was still getting eaten. So I'm really confused about that, because obviously I was going to put like netting over it, but if cloches aren't protecting it, then netting's not going to work. So I don't really know what to do. A bit of a weird one really, but everything is, it's actually a little bit messy out here. We need to have a bit of a tidy up, but the broccoli's coming on. We've got cauliflower over here. We've got lots of things coming along. Our artichokes, I mean those two artichokes are blooming thriving. The asparagus bed is doing very, very well. It's making me very excited, but I cannot wait for all of these carrots. How exciting. Ali is actually still in bed this morning. Hello my boy. Hello, hello. Ali's still in bed at the moment, and I walked into the bedroom and he's got the aircon on. I was like, all right babe, it's been like Baltic, but apparently he's a bit cold, so I'm gonna make him a coffee and get him up and ready for the day, I think. Good boy, my boy. You got your ball. You got your ball. That's your good ball. That's for inside the house. Ali's coffee is on the go. So, the plan of action for today is not a lot. Anyway, I'm trying to decide whether I should wash my hair today or tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, so I'm trying to decide whether I am going to wash my hair today. The exciting life of Lydia Millen. To wash hair or not to wash hair, that is the question. And then tomorrow we've got like a girls' day, like a girls' team day kind of thing, for my assistant's birthday that was a couple of weeks ago. So me and my alfalfa sprouts will look a lot better then, but I'm looking forward to a pamper day. I've already done obviously my PT session, which mainly focuses around weights at the moment, and I'm definitely noticing a difference in my body because we're doing like a lot like heavier weights at the moment, so it is lovely. But fingers crossed for a day of blue skies, because it looks blooming glorious out there at the moment, and to be honest the garden needs some sunshine. It's had so much rain. Looking like no rain, but it could get cloudy. But we've got 20 degrees on Sunday and 18 on Saturday. Woo! These two, as usual, are living their best lives out in the garden. Imagine living their life, like all of this is just your kingdom and you have no other worries in the world except for you and your best friend. The moment that like Bolly moves away from Porter, he's like, where are you going, best friend? Where are you going? They're so like me and Carrie. Good boys. Good boys. Goodbye, my boys. Enjoy playing in the garden. It's nice and warmy warm. Good boys. I'm not calling you. Just, bless you. Oh, my goodness. Feels so weird. I literally never go out anymore. So whenever I get in my car, I'm like, do I remember how to drive? I'm not sure I do. I've got my Loewe sunglasses on, and I also have a very generous layer of the La Roche-Posay Anthelios. Oh, I have a phone call coming in. Bear with me. We are literally just in the process of like finalising all of the last sort of points for our like terrace furniture in the garden, and also we've got a few more accessories coming to the house just to sort of like finish things off, and obviously we're still snagging, so it's just the design team like giving me a call and updating me. Finding planters for our patio is like proving so difficult, so we're still sort of looking for planters at the moment, but it's all looking good. So my first appointment is for a manicure manicure and a pedicure, and I'm very, very much looking forward to this and enjoying a little day of like midweek pampering. I kind of have to do this every now and again, you know, like I can't do that thing where you do it like sporadically. I have to get everything in on one day, and so it feels at the time I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be out of the office all day, this is ridiculous, but I'm also like, I want to get these things done, and especially with the weather being so nice this weekend, I want all of my laser done. I want nice brows, I want nice toes, because they're all going to be out there in the world for everyone to see. I've also, oh my goodness, just taken delivery of the new H&M collaboration. Oh my goodness, guys, I'm working on the campaign for this, and it's a brand that I haven't actually ever purchased from, but have always wanted to. Or have I? I feel like I may have done. But it's the Brock collection, and they sent over the collection a few weeks ago, and I was like messaging my friend like, oh my gosh, have you seen the new collaboration? And the dresses are, oh, even better in person. So I'm gonna have a look at those when I get back, as long as I can show you in this video, of course. But yes, so pampering day, lots to do, very, very busy, but the sun is shining. So who can be in a mood when the sun is shining like this? Who? Apart from me and my big moon face. So that's nails and toes fully manicured and pedicured. I went for bare chemise on both my toes and my nails because it's just a really perfect nude. I already am starting to feel like a new woman, and we are only at the first appointment. However, I'm also feeling very naked because I've forgotten my wedding rings today, so damn it, I hate it when I do that, but I take them off at night because I pop my neon bottom butter I need to stop calling it that on, and I don't like it getting caught in my rings because it's obviously quite a strong moisturizer. So yeah, anyway, on to the next appointment. So now we're on for a good old laser and brow session at DERMASPA. I've got to stop off at the vets to pick up some of Porter's tablets, and then I need to kind of hope that I have enough time to get home in between my reflexology appointment. So yes, it is a day of non-stop, but the nail salon was absolutely like bustling, and it was so good, and it's lovely to have some freshies. Oh my goodness. It is like A, a sauna in this car, and B, it's like clouded over and it's like roasting but like muggy, so it's probably gonna rain. I always come out of my appointments a bit like, because I get so relaxed having like the laser and having my brows done. Oh my god, my brows look incredible. Heidi is an absolute queen, and I picked up my Brow Pro from Eyebrow Queen. I used the shade medium brown. It was actually really funny, I ordered it online and I usually had blonde, and they accidentally sent me medium brown, and it was actually way better than blonde for my eyebrows. But look how tidy my face looks. I've still got the mark from my goggles from having my laser, but I may not look it yet, but tomorrow when I've got a fresh layer of tan, I'm gonna be a new woman. My favorite saying. There are certain things that I should definitely have put on t-shirts. Well, I had to turn the camera on at the roundabout because we are driving past my old house. Guys, I do this sometimes because for me it's such a weird thing. Like, I don't even get this feeling when I go back to where like I grew up. It's this particular house. Oh my god, we're going past it now. It never ever gets any different. Like, there is the room that was my dressing room, come office, come Ali's dressing room. It really was like the room that did it all, and so much like graft and hard work happened in that room that sometimes I just like to drive past it and remind myself what it was like when I was there, and just like how proud I am, and just, yeah. And it's funny because you can actually go back and watch those things and watch me like in that house. I can go back and watch it. That's the most bizarre thing, because I obviously documented my life when I lived there, but it just feels like another world, like another life, and it's just such a like wonderful thing to remember. And God, I wish we still had that house. I wish we didn't sell it, but we actually couldn't afford to keep it when we got our new house. But such a shame. It was such a great house. Like, by the time we were leaving, I was really frustrated because obviously I was like working from there. Ali had just gone full time. We were both working from there. I had Carrie working for me. I was like frustrated because we had just naturally outgrown the house. But now I look back and I'm like, oh, I remember buying that house. Like, it was just such a moment. I was so proud, so cool, so cool that like we bought that house, and we bought it like before, you know, our life was even like documented online in the way that it is now. That was ours before. We achieved that before all of this, and that's really quite wonderful. But yeah, anyway, just having a trip down memory lane. I am now heading to the vets, and then I'm heading back to the house before my reflexology appointment. We are back home, and we have Brock collection all laid out and ready for me to have a look at. No time to stop. I've had to pop a video live, and now I am heading to reflexology for an hour. This little one has just said goodbye to his best friend. Did you say goodbye to Polly? You did? Good boy. Well, you have a gift at the front door from Sleep Easy. So should we get it open so that you've got a lovely bed to snuggle in? Because I bet you are going to crash the moment I leave. Very snazzy. We went for the medium size for you, my love, as well. We've got you a big bed because you are a big boy, and your old bed is flat as a pancake, isn't it? And this has got all of this wonderful technology of Sleep Easy. And you've got a little blanket, look! And it's got your name on it. Don't run off with a bit of paper. He wants to post that. Right, come on, let's put it in your bed spot, shall we? So you've got somewhere to snooze. You getting in? You're having a little inspection. So this is Porter's Sleep Easy bed in shade biscuit. And basically I wanted to get something that was actually going to support him, because as you can see, his Mutts and Hounds bed is flat as a pancake. Do you want to get in? Here you go. Here you go. In you get. You love a little bit of Sherpa, don't you? And then you're going to have some dinner when I get back. You're taking the blanket for a walk, are you? Here you go. Good boy. New bed in its spot with Porter nicely embroidered on it. Here, in your bed. Come on, little man. In your bed. There we go. Nice little snuggly area for you. This one's going in the bin. Good morning, everyone. Well, yesterday was quite a day. It was very, very emotional, and I had to go to bed early because it just all got a little bit too much for me. But it was an amazing, amazing launch, and I'm up today wearing, obviously, one of my dresses. I am currently scoffing down some mini eggs, and I'm getting ready because today we are heading to Rebecca Marsala's studio. Well, we're going there later on, actually. First of all, we've got lunch at the Betsy Wynn, and then we're going to Rebecca Marsala's studio for a wreath making class that we're doing as part of, like, well, it's with me and the girls that I work with, and we're going to be making our spring summer wreaths basically. So I'm up bright and early, hair up in a bun, because, you know, couldn't be bothered, and I woke up late today. I let myself have a lay-in because when the days like get a little bit too like I need to have a lay-in the next day, so I had a lay-in and it was lovely. But yes, so this is my outfit because the weather has now warmed up considerably. I've got my windows open and I just could not wait to wear this one. So that is the outfit of the day. I'm wearing my Hermes Birkin with my matching Valentino Rockstud sandals. They are literally the best combination ever and so comfortable, so I should be able to last the entire day with a fresh pedicure. And I think this looks nice. I'm going to take a cardigan with me just in case, and I'm in the middle of packing my bag as well. We've arrived at the Betsy Wynn, and I've actually never been here before, but I am obsessed. And we've got some strawberries to go in the champagne. Is that going to bubble over? No. Lovely job. Oh, look at the state of my hair. I really feel like masks are ruining hair at the moment. It's also raining.
Why are we still wearing masks?
Oh yeah, true. It's also raining. She's telling me that because she knows that when she edits the videos, she'll be like, I can't hear what you're saying, Lydia.
Oh, it's infuriating. She doesn't even need to wear it. And she's like,
yeah.
cut.
But we've just finished off a lovely meal. Am I in the back?
In the front.
No, I don't want to go in the front.
VIP's in the front.
VIP's in the front. Right, we're getting in Dee's car because we are heading to the next section of the day. I'm keeping my Hermes bag away from Carrie.
There we go, I'm good.
Because does anyone remember when Carrie used my Bulgari bag and I mentioned that you broke it?
How many times am I going to be stitched up on this?
So the other day I had my Hermes bag and Carrie was putting her salad dressing on her salad right next to my Hermes bag, and she opened it and it went all over my bag.
Look, I might have my life together, but I don't have my clumsy
So we've just basically established that if I've got something nice, it's my own fault. And that's totally true. I left it there in front of Carrie's salad. It's my fault. But it was very funny. And she was very, very, very worried. But I wasn't annoyed, was I?
Postcode?
Was I?
I don't have sat nav. Not at me, but face spoke otherwise. I know you well enough that I was like a brick.
No! Oh my gosh, maybe yes. But there is still some salad dressing on my bag. We're basically doing a wreath making class with Rebecca Marsala at her studio in Swanbourne. And I'm really looking forward to this.
Just come out
I love that you wear glasses on when you're driving.
No, I wear glasses.
No!
I'm blind.
No! I didn't know that. Also, I've just had my first experience with a subscriber coming up and saying hello to me in over a year, and it was really weird. I've not had that experience for so long that I was like, it made me very emotional. That was very nice.
See, I love that you're driving, but you've got no idea where you're going.
Yeah.
And my map is loading, and you're just like, yeah, no. I mean, this is Swanbourne, right?
Oh, it's so nice around
Yeah,
here.
it's Swanbourne. I think you're going to go left. Oh, right.
Really?
I'd have guessed right there.
Yeah, I would have said right, because this takes you to my grandma's house.
Yeah, it's definitely right.
I knew it!
Oh, it's Rebecca Marsala flower.
Oh wow, look how lovely it is.
It's her door.
Oh, that's such a lovely. Oh, she's got troughs outside. That's the trough that I want. So we've just arrived at Rebecca Marsala and we're all set up. All of us are on our little workstations. We've got our little wire wreaths and Rebecca has just made it look exceptionally easy, and I think that she's lulling us into a sense of false security. If that's the right words, I can't remember. False sense of security, that's it. I just make up my own words nowadays. But we've got a massive load of moss, which we're gonna basically bind onto this ring here, and we can also protect it for our doors and things like that. And this is the one that I'm going to go home with if mine goes terribly wrong. Either of these, I'll take either, to be perfectly honest. Oh, that's lovely. Yeah. Oh, I like them both. Oh, I don't know which one. I'll take both. I'll take them both. But it looks so nice in here. It's even nicer than in the pictures. You know when usually you come somewhere and you think, oh, it looks really nice in pictures. This is lovely. I would be very happy working here every day. Look at you not speeding ahead. Is it normal that we'd use the entire bucket of moss? Okay, it's because I'm just keeping on going because Carrie's got a wedge.
Well, I was trying to get it so we could feel it round.
That's like a unit of moss. So we're actually leaving Rebecca's studio now, but I actually didn't show you my wreath. I'm gonna have to show you it tomorrow because we had so much fun that, actually I've got a picture, I can pop a picture on screen now, but look how lovely her studio is. This lovely little barn around here. So cute. Good morning, everyone. It is a very, very, very beautiful day here in the countryside, and I am finally showing you the items that arrived from H&M. I'm shooting it today as part of a collaboration with them, and we're doing some reels and a story, and this is one of the first dresses that I'm going to be shooting, and you will already realise why I love this collection so much. It's got this really beautiful darting to the bodice, and it just instantly gives you the perfect waist. I've actually styled it up with the Brock collection shoes as well. I'm definitely more partial to a pointed flat rather than a round-toed flat. I always feel like round toes make me look a little bit dumpy, and these are really cute little denim flats, which are little slingbacks and look really cute. And then I've popped on a H&M hat as well, a little sun hat. I've been meaning to stock up on some sun hats. I actually want to get a lack of colour hat for summer as well, but this one is absolutely beautiful and just does the job perfectly. It's not too like statement, but it's got a good rim to it, which I love. The back of the dress also is absolutely beautiful. Like, I just love the beautiful floral detailing. It's so delicate, yet it's like got this really modern neckline, which I guess is kind of inspired by more like old. This definitely has a more sort of like vintage feel, like vibe, does that make sense? But it feels like a real kind of modern take. I love, love, love the waist. This is probably my favourite dress of the collection, but there is a midi dress which I'll show you later on, which is absolutely wonderful. But I'm very much enjoying shooting this collection. I love H&M's collections. It's one of my favourite places to shop, so I constantly check there, and very happy to be working on this collection. And there is a fly in my room because it is so hot here in the UK. Look at that guy. Look at him. It's so hot here in the UK at the moment that all of the windows and all of the doors are wide open. Oh my goodness, look how sunny it is. This is another dress from the H&M Brock collection. I just uploaded my reels that I've shot now, but this is one of them. I kind of wish this was a little bit shorter because I'm obviously not that tall, and so I'm like wanting, oh, I could just tuck it under or put a belt with it. Just a little bit shorter, either longer or shorter. I feel like this one's slightly on the awkward length on me scale, but it is so cute. And we smashed the reel, it's great. The other bits that I've got from the collection as well is this big, like, flumpy denim bag. There is like a denim part of the collection which is still coming, but this is such a great holdall, like for just throwing things in, and it's super soft, so it'd make a good beach bag as well. There is also a little clutch version, which I think is so cute, and then it's got floral lining. I actually feel like this H&M collection has actually made me fall in love with Brock collection more, which is so weird. And it's also from their Conscious collection, so it's all made from like recycled materials and things like that. There is a really, really beautiful scarf as well. This is just, oh, the scarves in the collection were absolutely stunning. They also had, this is like an AirPods holder, which is in pearls, and I just think that's gorgeous. But personally, I think the jewellery in this collection is the underdog. This is a bit of me, like this beautiful crystal that's almost, I can never think of the word to describe this, but it's just, it's like a broken crystal, and it's just been wrapped in a really beautiful piece of jewellery, but it kind of looks like a dragonfly or like a firefly, and I just think it's so romantic and beautiful. This is a double chain, so that's really effective, but so impressed with the jewellery as part of this collection. They also did these little denim shoes, which I think are adorable and so comfortable as well, just really easy to like slide on. They come in black as well, which is lovely. This is by far my most favourite piece from the collection. This dress is just wonderful, and you know how I feel about the darting on this. I've got really, really expensive dresses that have this, but I feel like this really is something that you'll see quite a lot of in Brock collection, like this more nipped in, tailored, almost like, it's got that real rawness to it as a collection, and I love it. I absolutely love it. And it's got such a beautiful, delicate print. It's got little sort of lilac irises through it, and I don't even know what these pink ones are, but they're beautiful. And it's such a lovely neckline, but the back, oh, the backs on these dresses were not forgotten about. I think this one has already sold out, but hopefully it will restock, because they usually do with their designer collections. So fingers crossed. If it comes back, I will let you know. Now, this particular top I wish was in a dress as well. I love this. It's not black. It might look it on screen, but it's not. It's sort of like a, it's like a brown color. It's real sort of like vintage vibes for a fabric. And it's so flattering. I love it with these contrasting straps, and I've popped it with a pair of H&M linen shorts. These are such a staple, so comfortable. I've actually been wearing these all weekend in the garden because they are just brilliant for popping on over a bikini and just feeling a little bit more covered up. Absolute staple. Another one of those things that I'm like, oh, I should have bought more of these. This is another item from the H&M Brock collection. This one I actually think would look really cute with like skinnier jeans rather than the shorts. I thought this might look quite nice, but I would think that this with some skinny jeans, or even just thrown on over some sort of bikini bottoms, because it's tie front. It's so adorable and actually really nicely made. These pleats give just a lovely amount of puff to the top of the sleeve. I think it's a nice understated way to get that more like ruched and puff sleeve detailing. I think it's really lovely. So cute, but I definitely think this with some skinny jeans. Let the peplum do all the talking. We don't need to layer it up like a little frou-frou cake. But these shorts, so comfortable. Well, this top is a little bit of an underdog. This is also from the Brock collection with H&M, but this is almost like a boned corset. And again, I think this is really like synonymous with Brock collection's style. And I thought to myself, I'm actually just going to team it with some linen trousers. These are the ones from my collection with Karen Millen, and they actually are a perfect match colour-wise, and I just think it looks a little bit sort of clean. This is almost like minimalist vibes. What I would probably say is to add like a hat or something like that, just to make it a little bit more interesting, or you can throw a loose linen shirt over the top, but for me this is just simple and I feel nice in it because you've got the wideness of the trousers, but then it's a really lovely fitted top as well. You can also go slightly lower with your trousers. I think if you've got the H&M double pleat trousers that I love, this top will also work really, really well with that. I just couldn't find mine because they're probably in the wash because I wear them so much. I also thought that this little bit might be quite interesting because I think that sometimes you can order things online, and obviously me showing you how I style them is a process, but it's a process I never show you. And I think that something like this is just such an interesting piece to style because when you get it, it is like this huge big shirt dress and it just looks, well, on me personally, it just drowns me. But there's a few things that I do to completely transform it. I'm just gonna close my drawer because it's sticking out. So first of all, the first thing I do is I wear it slightly unbuttoned. Now you can wear like a cami or a really beautiful bralette underneath it, which also means that you don't feel too open. At the moment I'm braless, but I would probably put a beautiful like intimissimi bralette underneath, just so you can't see it through the linen, but there's just something to keep me a little bit more covered up, because now that I'm older, it's not always gonna all be hanging out, you know? Second thing I do is I unbutton the cuffs and I roll them up, because anything like this, especially in summer, makes me feel like I'm just drowned. So just to get a little bit of the arm and the cuff, a little bit more skin as well in terms of like arms, because it can get a little bit hot, can't it? So I just roll those up really kind of loosely, and I do that on both sides. Like so. Doesn't have to be like beautifully done or anything like that, but just so that they're off of my forearms basically. Then I'll take a waist belt. Now I love the Hermes Kelly belts. I honestly think that these are one of the best investments that you can make in terms of a belt from Hermes. You obviously can buy these on the website. They aren't like things that you have to be on like have a wish list for or anything like that. I think I ordered one of mine in store and one of them on the internet, and they're brilliant, just so good. And also they're one size, like they're all adjustable. So also it just means that when you have like overindulged in the gluten, like I am known to do, I can loosen my belt there and then and just be like, ah. So yeah, I find them great, absolutely great. So then what I've done is I've just cinched it in at my like narrowest point. But you kind of want to give it a zhuzh, like you want it to not look too like still. You still want that effortless linen feel. And I mean, you could, if you wanted to put a cami underneath it, you could just easily undo another button and just have it really relaxed and just sort of more nonchalant, I would say. So to show you what it then looks like, it just looks, well, first of all, it looks a hell of a lot more expensive and a lot more flattering. And this is my favorite like outfit to wear. It's just a throw on, look good outfit in every sense of the word. Like it's so easy and effortless and lightweight, so you don't get too hot as well. But for me, you just throw it on, stick a belt with it, probably some Hermes sandals as well, and a beautiful bag. I'd probably go for the matching bag. I need to get some flat sandals, but just like that, for me, this is like a summer chic staple. I think everyone needs a linen shirt and a linen shirt dress. And that is me ready to finish off my day, to be perfectly honest with you. I have been rushing around like a headless chicken today and getting loads and loads of work done. I've now got a call coming up, and that is everything from my H&M haul that I did as part of the Brock collection. Obviously, like I said, this video isn't sponsored. I will have probably put ad on the screen just because that's what we do if everything is affiliate links, and that is what usually it is when I have H&M on here. So just to give you the little heads up there. I also got some hats as well, but these ones are too small. I need to send this one back. I got some other ones, but these are, see, this looks more like a trilby on me, but these are great for wearing with shirt dresses as well. They always look so chic, and I loved this taupe band. So we had those as well. And one other thing arrived today. I do have to let you know of that, which I will take you downstairs and show you before I say goodbye. Hello, my little boy. You in your bed? Good boy. Well done. As you can see, glorious weather here. We've got the bifolds open. This is the other hat. Oh my gosh, who put those shoes on the table? We just had our table cleaned. My goodness, that's why nothing is styled up on here. But that is such bad luck. I actually can't believe someone put those on the table. They probably did it to keep it away from Porter, to be fair. But this is the other hat, which this one fits me perfectly, and it's so great for this kind of outfit, and then if I was to wear it with my wicker basket, like literally I look like I'm going to Cannes. This is my vibe right now. I might not be going to Cannes, but at least my vibe says I am in Cannes. But the other thing, before we go, actually I've got two things to show you. This candle arrived. It's from a brand called Saint Evil or Saint Evil. Evil doesn't sound that great, I've got to be honest, but it's a little terracotta pot candle. This is their bergamot nettle one, which I loved the sound of. It just sounded really nice and natural, and it is filling our home with the most wonderful, wonderful fragrance. So that arrived from Amazon. I literally ordered it on Amazon. It was gonna be part of my Amazon haul that I filmed last week. It wasn't, it didn't make it in time. Sad times, it arrived this morning. Lumi, my angel, hello. You're coming to see your mummy. Making a mess of our bed sheets already, you silly sausage. You love your little nook in there, don't you? Little angel pie. This arrived today. So this is my organizer for my Hermes Kelly. This was sent by the people from 7 Rue Paris, and they kindly got in touch with me after I featured their organizers in one of my other Hermes videos. And this one is obviously to fit in there and to just protect it first and foremost, because these are waterproof. So these are literally the best ones that you can buy. They're expensive, but if you've already spent that much on the Hermes, I'm hoping that you can justify it, because yeah. But this one is going into this particular bag, and I will just leave it in there as a protector. You can remove them, but I've only got one Kelly, and so the other one's a Birkin, and that's got its own 7 Rue Paris in there. So they've both got their own little organizers, but basically this is all measured and made bespoke to fit into your particular bag of choice, and I'm pretty sure that you can get any of them on there. So what I really like about these is that I can pop my lipstick in one of the pouches, I can pop cards. These ones are really great for perfumes and just securing things in place so that everything isn't like rattling around in there, and everything's organized as well. So that is going in there right now. In fact, I shall sit here with you, but Hermes Kelly, full of rubbish and not organised at all. So I'm just taking everything out for the moment and just popping them in here. We've got some Tampax, we've got some masks, we have some makeup, which I think makeup is the main thing that I worry about when I'm using these bags, is just having makeup all over the bottom of them. So I just slot this in like so. Just fits in perfectly. And also, because these bags are quite rigid, often I find if I just throw a few little bits in there, it can rattle around quite a lot. So this will soften anything that's inside and just make it less. Do you mind not doing that on our bed? Thank you. But yeah, as you can see, it's a lot more like secure on the inside, so I'm very, very happy with it. I am hoping to soon go down and add to my Hermes wish list. I have some time when I'm going to be heading to London, and my tummy. I want to make a little bit more of an Hermes wish list, because it's not that I want like loads and loads, and I think I've always I've said that since I got my Birkin. It's not about me having like a huge collection, but I would like a little one. I really, really love the little tiny mini Kellys, or even just I think it's a 25 Birkin. Just something in maybe like a nude or a pink, just something easy to wear. You guys know my color palette when it comes to like my handbags and things like that. It's mainly black, it's mainly sort of browns and nudes, so that's kind of what I'm thinking. But at the moment I'm off to lay on the beach somewhere, apparently, judging by how I look. But this hat is also from H&M, which I thought was brilliant. I'm going to start buying a few more hats, because I think that they're like really good accessories to have in your wardrobe. Especially, we're always shooting things, me and Katie, and I'm like, I wish I had a hat. I think I borrowed Ali's hat last time. But I hope you've enjoyed this video. I think in this video it kind of feels to me like, you know, everything's almost going back to normal, and life is starting to feel a little bit more normal, which I know for us in the UK is obviously a great position to be. We may obviously move slightly differently, you just don't know what's going to happen. But right now I just feel like I spent the whole weekend with like people that I love, and it was wonderful. I went for a dog walk yesterday, we went for a barbecue as well. It was blooming lovely. So yes, anyway, I'm going to leave this video here. I hope you are enjoying yourself as well, and I hope that you're enjoying, if you're in the UK, a little bit more freedom as well, but also summer, yay.